As I was saying, the escort doesn't do this out of the goodness of his heart. Typically, he does that to get in the good books with the mother. So for the next time that the mother is ready to have another calf, she will keep her eyes out for that escort that she did see those couple of years ago. So that splash to the tail may have been the start of what I said earlier, a peduncle splash. Hopefully, if they keep doing that, we may actually see a full-blown peduncle splash, which is a very awesome thing to witness. Questions asking why do our humpbacks make this massive 13,000-kilometre migration? So up in the Kimberleys, the waters are nice and warm, which is perfect for breeding and having the calves. Though there's not much nutrients up north and our whales can't really find much to eat. So that's why they travel down to Antarctica. So we have a thing what we call a nutrient-rich upwelling, which is where the nice cold water from the depths of the Antarctic. So our whales will spend a good chunk of the next couple months feeding for a very long time down in Antarctica before heading back up to the warm waters of the Kimberley to have more calves. I just had a great question asking what route do our humpbacks take on their route back up north. Up north, the calves do separate from their mother, and they typically take more deeper waters. So on their way back up north, they will use the Perth Canyon to make their way back up to the Kimberley. So out there, they do have to deal with a few more predators, with their main predator being the killer whale or the orca. Even though the killer whale is called a whale, it is actually the biggest dolphin. Ooh. And it's estimated that 2/3 of all humpback whales have been inside the jaws of a humpback whale. So it looks like there is 2 pods ahead of us. We have one at 12 o'clock and another around 12:30, a couple hundred metres out. The beautiful roar of our whales as they exhale all the water out from their lungs. And you can definitely see that whale footprint left over by the eddies and the downward dust of the tail. For those people on the top deck, I'd keep an eye out for that whale that popped up very close. I would expect that whale to keep making its way down the left-hand side, or possibly out the back of the boat. It looks like our whales have popped up again around 1 o'clock. A beautiful tail up dive from our whales there. It looks like before they may have tried to do a peduncle splash again. when the whales do go down, popped up again there. Our whales can hold their breath around 5 to 15 minutes typically. Though when our humpbacks do feed, they are known to hold their breath for about 40 minutes. So when the whales are down in the Antarctic, they use a number of different ways to get the krill or their feed into their mouths. So one of the reasons a little bit longer. So the humpback whales are known to dive down into the depths of the ocean floor and actually suck some of the nutrients out from the floor themselves. Another spectacular feeding behaviour is what we know as like bubble blowing sometimes. So the whales come together in what we call a super pod and they blow lots of massive bubbles. These bubbles bring all the krill up to the surface, which the whales at the top then feed from that big congregation of krill a few hundred metres away. We definitely are very spoiled for choice today. This has definitely been one of the best whale watchings we have had all week. We had a nice wave from our whales there, showing our beautiful pectoral or side fins to us. So those are those beautiful 5-metre long fins that I was talking about earlier today. So they are the largest of any whale that do swim the waters of the earth. So our whales have reappeared about 10 o'clock, about 100 metres away. Whales have popped up again very nice and close at 10, 11 o'clock. You can see though their massive jaw as they do launch those out the water for us. On the left-hand side.
Wow. Oh.
For those people who aren't local to the WA coastline, on your left-hand side you will see Rottnest Island, which is the largest island of limestone reefs that do cover the Perth coastline.
Oh.
A beautiful tail-up dive there from our pair of whales. And it looks like someone's reappeared at 12 o'clock as well. There are very few 11 o'clock as well. In the late 70s, early 80s, the whaling was banned in Australia. We did have two main whales at Sorrento.
Oh.
And a beautiful tail. It looks like there's 3 whales there. With 2 of them showing their beautiful tails and a nice big roar. So every year since the whaling has been banned, about 5% of the population has grown by about 5%. And the humpback whale is now a species of least concern. Oh my gosh, that was incredible.
Oh. Wow. Oh.
is a big bubble from our whales.
ว้าว
We saw that incredibly large jaw from our whales as they do come up. It possibly could be they're doing some opportunistically feeding. And a nice sharp tail.
โอ้ว้าวโอ้ว้าวโอ้โอ้
So our west coast whales will always do the southern migration along the WA coast, and then our east coast whales will always make the migration on the east coast of Australia. These migrations are done at the same time, so about August to November. We approached, and will only ever approach.
ถึงเวลากลับแล้วค่ะทุกคน จะถึงแล้ว หลายคนก็เมาเรือนะคะทุกคนนี่
Remain seated to our secured alongside the jetty. Once your head and step as you're disembarking. I do hope you enjoyed while watching with us this morning. Definitely a pretty good one. Got some great activity there. If you did get any good photos, please be sure to tag while watching Perth Run S53s in any of your social media posts. I'd love to check those out. Other than that, apart from myself, Elsie and the rest of the team, it's been a pleasure having you on board. Look forward to seeing you next time.
กลับมาแล้วค่ะทุกคน กลับมาจากนู่น กลับแล้วจ้า กลับมาแล้ว ตอนแรกคิดเป็นเรือลำนี้นะคะที่จะไปไม่ใช่ค่ะ เป็นเรือที่ไปร็อกเน็ตค่ะทุกคน เป็นเรือใหญ่ที่ไปร็อกเน็ตก็เลยเนี่ยปกติเขาจะจอดตรงนี้ร็อกเน็ตเดี๋ยวเขาจะวนมาจอดตรงนี้ค่ะ ถึงแล้วค่ะอู้ท้องฟ้าสวยมากทุกคน นี่ค่ะเรือที่เราไปมาเมื่อกี้ เป็นเรือที่แบบที่ไปรถเน็ตเหมือนกันค่ะ โอเคนะคะสำหรับวันนี้ บรรยากาศสดใสมากท้องฟ้าสวย โอเคค่ะสวัสดีค่ะ หิวแล้วค่ะทุกคนสตรอเบอรี่มิลค์เชคมาแล้วค่ะอาหารซีฟู้ดบาสเกตโอ้หิวมาค่ะทุกคน บอกแล้วที่ไหนมีกับข้าวเขาจะมาซีเกิลเผลอไม่ได้นะคะเผลอปุ๊บโฉบปั๊บเลยในจานเลยเนี่ยยังไงเนี่ยไม่ต้องเข้ามาใกล้หรอกอยากให้กินไม่ต้องเข้ามาใกล้ขนาดนั้นไม่กลัวคนนะทุกคนโผล่มาทางนี้อีกแล้วเนี่ย